Hey, it's your friend Steve. How's everyone doing? I'm doing all right. Um, so here's the thing. I'm recording a little early. I'm going to New Orleans tomorrow. I'll be on a bus for a day, which is exciting for me. I'm a weird dude. Like I might be looking forward more to this bus trip than I am actually going to New Orleans. Though I am looking forward to New Orleans. But I just know there's gonna be a story. I always have stories, dude. I'm like the white, fat Larry David. Well, Larry David is white. I'm like the German 6'8" Larry David. Um, but I just want to say I love you. And yeah, just get this episode out. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I kind of never know what I'm going to talk about. I wish I was more organized, but my ADD doesn't allow me to plan. I'm just a dog chasing a car. Like when the Joker said that, like I don't base anything else of my life on the Joker. Just that one phrase, like he's just a dog chasing a car and he wouldn't know what to do if he caught it. That is my life. Like I get that. Like I felt that. I was like, oh my god, am I a psychopath? I often think I'm crazy. It's I like this angle. I was gonna fix it, but I look all right. I don't look as fat. If you can't see my body, I'm not. The face is good. The body is just like leaves a little to be desired. Though I saw a really hot chick with an ugly old boyfriend, and just gave me fucking hope. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not old yet, but once I get old, a little gray in the beard, a little gray in the hair, I might be in the market, dude. Because I'm funny, I'm nice. I love to eat. Like I think I'm like in the golden years of like my prime for pussy is gonna be like my golden years. I'm just gonna be like that dude who's like just hangs around the majors, and you're like he's never gonna be good, and then all of a sudden you're like oh shit this dude's like killing it right now, which is fine. I don't know. I don't know if I just don't. Relationships are hard for me because I want to be a good person and I worry every day, am I a good person? Which I think is a trait a good person would do. Hopefully I don't fuck the camera up. I think I worry about that. I'm like, am I a good person? I try to be a good person. I try to help people out when I can. Because I just want people to be happy. I'm not. I'm not one for happiness. Oh, that's my thumb. Sorry. Yeah, my full body. Sorry. Um, I'm not one for. I don't know. I don't know if my happiness is attainable, but my happiness has a lot to do with other people's happiness. Like if you're like having a good time, I'm having a good time. I'm a real people pleaser. I'm either a people pleaser or I just don't want to be bothered with anybody. Like I can see myself being someone that's like super popular and entertaining, but I also like the Unabomber, like just go to the fucking woods and never talk to anybody, and I'd still be happy. I have like that too. Well, again, uh, Unabomber, you know, not blowing up or anything. By the way, the Unabomber wasn't like 100% wrong. Like if he didn't blow up people, like the Unabomber would like be killing it right now with blogs and shit. Because I mean, if you really like read, I didn't read the whole manifesto. I'm not gonna like try to. Oh, sorry, my dog's like panting. Um, I didn't read the whole manifesto. I got the gist of it. But the dude really, pretty much the whole manifesto is about how technology is eventually gonna fucking take us over, which he wasn't lying. It has. Elon Musk bought Twitter, and all the liberals are mad. Elon Musk has fuck you money, and he is using it. And God bless him. I have no issue with Elon Musk buying Twitter because if he does what he wants, if he's going to actually do what like freedom of speech should apply to social media. You can't ban people because you don't like what they say. Now if they are saying like cause violence and racial stuff, yeah. But if they have opinions that aren't yours, you can't freedom speech ban them. As fucking dickhead of a person Donald Trump is, I still think he needs to have the ability. That's just you're just making him a martyr, man. A martyr. You're making him a martyr, and you're just giving him more power. Because if you take away his freedom of speech, um, that just makes him more, of a Jesus figure to these people. And they love them Jesus, dude. Republicans love Jesus. Don't listen to any of his teachings, but they love them some Jesus. The flag, guns, and Jesus. That's all you need if you're a Republican. But Elon Musk buys Twitter, right? And all the liberals are mad because they think he's a evil corporate shill and evil, mastermind. Which I don't know. I think he's just a nerd who got really rich. He's just a nerdy guy. I don't think he's got like any secret agenda. Now, Jeff Bezos, I can argue about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is definitely an evil genius. But then again, he's another guy who was a nerd who, became like a trillionaire and living his best life. Good for him. I just don't know. I just don't know why all of a sudden liberals hate Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk. I think he's like a genius. I really do think he is one of. I think every generation gets 2 or 3 minds that are beyond its time, and I think he's one. I think he's a very smart dude. Buying Twitter was a genius move. Now he controls the narrative if he wants, and if you have fuck you money, like just troll people, like fucking troll people. People hate you, and I saw a meme that he bought Twitter to get rid of that one picture of him as a walrus, and if that's true, he's even better than I thought he was. But anyway, I don't know, just weird stuff going through my head. I had a weird dream last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought geese were in my house. I thought like 6 geese had got out of my house. Don't know why. I think it's because of these morning walks. I keep seeing these geese and they keep giving me like the evil eye. That was an evil eye, by the way, if you didn't catch on. But yeah, they're just like, I think they're, because one time I was walking in the morning, and I don't know if I told this story, but like they did attack me. They're like, and they're like chasing me, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like walking, like running, and I'm a fat man, I'm not supposed to run. And then I ran, and I was like, oh god, and then I like hit like a little tree branch, and I thought it was them biting me, and I was like, oh, and I almost had a heart attack in the middle of the morning, and I would have just been dead on the side of the road. Dead. From a fucking heart attack. But yeah, so now these fucking geese, every time I see them, I'm like, dude, like, I live by a lake. I'm like, I get it. It's your lake. You're geese. You're homeless. I get it. I'm on your territory. Move it along, though. No, they just want to move as slow as they want and shit everywhere. I'm like, okay. Well, that's a life. I don't know what it is now. Now I'm like, dude, what's the weirdest thing to me is, like, Dr. Dolittle. I don't know if you've seen the classic film with, what's his name? That dude that played a Nazi in Sound of Music. Also, Sound of Music had Nazis in it. We don't talk enough about that, but that's another day. So anyway, the original, but then it was like Eddie Murphy and then Robert Downey Jr. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I went to IMDb on that, but that's weird, dude. Like, all of a sudden, animals start talking to you. Like, just imagine, right? I'm, like, going down the road. I'm walking. And one of these fucking geese is like, hey, man, what's up, man? And I'm like, what? Hey, what the fuck, man? You gonna move or what? I don't know. That's a racist voice. Is it racist? Is it a black voice? I don't know why, like, when I do a voice, it normally is, like, a jive-talking black guy. That's problematic for me. Maybe it's just YouTube, just everyone keeps calling me racist and I hate women. But now I'm like, am I racist? I don't think I am. I love everybody. And I love everybody and I also hate people equally. I base hate on individual acts. You have to be an asshole. You're not an asshole because you're black. You're not an asshole because you're Asian. It's base to base. We all got randomized in, our creation. I could have been born in fucking Africa. I could have been born black. It was just the roll of the dice that I became a white man. But, it's not a golden age to be a white man. Let's be honest, though. To be a straight white man, it's not the best time for us. We're going through... We've been living on the high horse for so long, and now this is our comeuppance. It's kind of bullshit, to be honest. Like, this is the worst time ever to be a white man. Um, like, you're constantly called racist. You're constantly blamed for slavery. You're blamed for the treatment of women. Like, I had nothing to do with slavery. All my ancestors are from Germany at questionable time period, and Ireland, potatoes. So I have nothing to do with slavery. Though I mean, like, to have a slave, um, like part of it's like, oh, I get it. Like, dude, like someone just like waits on you hand and foot. Um, like a robot slave, I'd be down for. But then again, then you're like, oh my god, robot slave. And then the robot slave could probably kill you in the middle of the night. Whew. Robots are coming for us. But anyway, this is a rambling episode. On very little sleep. I've been up for a while. Um, but yeah, just like all of a sudden, like animals start talking to you. Like, how crazy is that? I don't think animals have like a lot of interesting things to say. Um, because like you look at my cat, all she does is fucking like clean herself, shit in a box, and eat. Like, what does she have? Like, it's not like I'm gonna start talking to her and she's gonna be like, well, the universe is made of all these atoms and the particles. It's not like she's gonna like all of a sudden be a philosopher and tell me like the secret of life. She's just gonna be like, yeah, it's crazy. I shit in a box. I'm like, cool. I shit in a toilet. And I was like, and she's like, hey, remember that light that was on the wall a long time ago? Like, what was that about? I'm like, yeah, it was me. Oh, what? It was you? Yeah, I thought it was funny. Thought you know, you chasing it's funny. You think me chasing it was funny? What a kind of, you're a fucking asshole. Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, I don't think, like, and dogs are just like, hey, 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 hey. Like, dogs have, like, coked out energy. And, like, that would just be like, oh my lord. I don't think there's an animal that I would want to have a conversation with. I feel like all animals are super aggressive, and they all have the coked out energy, and you're just like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't think there's one like, or sloth. Like, a sloth's just like, hey, like a fucking pothead. You're like, hey, all right, all right, all right. I don't think there's an animal. I would like to actually take that back. There's one animal I would like to talk to, and that's a shark. I'm curious about sharks. I want to have a conversation with sharks and then tell them the thing that will blow their fucking mind. Just be in a cage. But hey, what's up? Like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, again, racist voice. Why do I always do it? Hey, man, what's up? I'm just gonna go with it. Hey, man, what's up? I'm Steve. Hey, man, I almost said Tyrese. God, good lord. I was canceled. I'm canceled. Why do I keep canceling myself? But I just want to. Oh, this is never getting aired. Ugh. Yeah. Sharks, man. Just tell sharks about Shark Week. That's the joke. I want to tell sharks about fucking Shark Week. That's all. I just can't believe I don't like we're all racist, right? We all have like a little bit of racism in us. You choose if it's positive or negative, because I don't think like making a black voice or doing an Asian voice is like offensive. Maybe if you're Asian or black, but then again, like Dave Chappelle doing a white person voice, that shit just makes me laugh. I'm like, oh. But then again, like white people, we never really had like we've never really been the butt of the joke. Like we've always like kind of been the butt of the joke. They're like, hey man, white people. Again, why do I keep doing that? I can't stop doing it. Now it just makes me laugh to do it. But we've never been the butt of the joke, like the real butt of the joke. I mean, like imagine being black and you're like all these black jokes, and then you're like, oh, especially like when slavery just ended, and like all these like, because I wonder if like the stereotype was like back then, because all the stereotypes like black people were lazy. Like, imagine being a black person back then, and then they're like, "Yeah, this boy over here is lazy, I see." And then you're like, "Dude, I just worked for like 8 years for free. Like, I am not lazy. What the fuck are you talking about?" I get it. I don't get it, to be honest with you, because like back then, like nowadays, I don't understand why people are upset about slavery. Like, we're so far generation wise from slavery. Like, I get, like, if your grandmother, like, I think it's like 3 generations. Like, if your grandmother, like anybody you knew was a slave, like, yeah, dude, you could be, dude, upset all day. And I get it, being upset all day about slavery when you were affected by slavery. But now, I mean, we're not really affected by slavery. Slavery was just a shitty thing that happened way back then. Um, I mean, like, honestly, I just can't grasp by, like, how the fuck did we get over slavery? How did we incarcerate? Well, wait a minute, we do incarcerate black people still, but anyway, it's a different kind of slavery. That in the NFL, 2 different kinds of slavery. One's well paying, and the other one's ass rapey. But I don't know. I don't know how we survived slavery. Like, all of a sudden we're like, okay, I used to own you, and now you like go down the street to get, like, a slab of bacon, and then it's like, oh, there's Tyrese. Like, how awkward were those conversations? Like, did they even have conversations? They're like, Mr. Jones, and then like, oh, hello, Tyrese or Tyrone. How are you? Um, it's actually Steve. My name's Steve. It was never Tyrone. Okay. Like, just an awkward. It's just like, so, like, slavery. Like, there was just an awkward, like, had to be like at least, I would say, 8 to 10 years of awkwardness. Like, every time they, like, ask, they're like, at a grocery store, and like, oh, hey man, can you just pass me that can? And they're like, oh, like, I used to pass you that can when you owned me. Just like all the time. Like, there was just like, being white back then was just like, oh yeah. Um, Let me know if this is a racist episode. I find it funny, but I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. The internet's ruined me. Like, all these people are like, I'm just like, it's comedy, man. I'm just trying to be funny. Things I find funny and trying to be funny. Um, but I don't really care. Like, honestly, like, I want people to have a good time and all that. But, like, the way the liberals are and, like, PC culture, it's like, nah, dude, I ain't here for long. I'm trying to have a good time. Um, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and I really, like, if someone's really upset about something, like, I get it, like, that's not cool, but, like, a joke here or there, it's like, dude, get over yourself. Um, but I'm gonna call it. We're gonna do a couple shout outs. This little kid on TikTok, what was his name? You know who you are, you little kid. I'm gonna call you Jimmy. Jimmy, here's a shout out for you. He told me to shout you on my podcast. The 50 people that listen to this podcast every week, Jimmy is a cool kid. I don't know what I'm doing. That's gonna be my autobiography. Stephen Eichenhofer. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the craziest thing, like, being a human. Like, this is, like, the weirdest experience. Like, no one can, like, give you, like, no one can explain to you how to be a human being. You just have to, like, learn on the fly. And it's a weird position to be in, because, like, being a human is just a weird experience. I don't know why I'm rambling when I'm trying to shut this down. But anyway, I'm going to go to New Orleans. This will drop. Could you subscribe if you've laughed once or twice? Tell, like, 17,000 friends. There goes the people being disrespectful. I'm trying to be a YouTube superstar! But they don't really care. They don't care about me. That's fine. Being dicks. Doing stuff that doesn't need to be done. Alright. I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful week. Do something kind. Go for a nice walk. It's nice out. Tell someone you love them. Let's drink to Marilyn Monroe. Don't know why. Don't know why I said Marilyn Monroe, but I think Marilyn Monroe is a very underrated woman. Very beautiful. A little crazy, but aren't we all a little crazy? Um, Maybe like top 5 hottest women of all time. Imagine being the top 5 hottest women of all time. Anyway, Marilyn Monroe, mentally ill, beautiful woman, crazy as fuck, one of a hero to many women, beautiful, curvy, just like the way a woman should be. Um, you can be beautiful no matter what you look like, but I like my women a little curvy, a little fat on the bones. That's fine. I love little chubby women are great. You know what? All women are beautiful, and I mean that, and I do. I do mean that. All right. Before I really get canceled, I love you all. Drink to Marilyn Monroe. R.I.P. Killed by the Kennedys. Before Kennedys were killing people before it was cool. Clintons, it's cool. So anyway, I'm letting me go before the CIA kills me in my sleep. All right, rambling. All right, till next week. Bye. And fuck Hitler.